Hello, my name is Mike Konefke, and I'm with the San Antonio Family Association, just one of the organizations with the Stop Planned Parenthood Coalition here in San Antonio. And the whole idea behind these videos is to help individuals get a better understanding of what's taking place here in San Antonio as it relates to Planned Parenthood and the new amended language that is being proposed that will be voted on December 10th. And so we would encourage you to watch this video along with all the others and get a better understanding, a concrete understanding as to how you will be able to help us fight this battle. This particular video title is Role of City Government. What is the role of city government? We thought it was important to discuss the role of city government because there seems to be some misunderstanding as to what takes place in city government. As we all know, we have two bodies. We have the elected body over here, and we have the operations over here, run by our manager, Mrs. Scully. And so the two are forever in conflict with each other, trying to keep in balance the give and take and the ebb and flow of a community like San Antonio. Well, you'll be happy to know that this top of this organizational chart, at least the city got that right, and that is the citizens of San Antonio. And right underneath the citizens is Mayor Ivy Taylor. And then you can see here Cheryl Scully, our manager, is at the top of the food chain. What we're concerned about today is the Development Services Department. And this is under Eric Walsh, who takes care of the fire and the police officers and things of that nature. But down here, it appears there's this little unknown department known as the Development Services Department. Well, the Development Services Department is no small organization. As a matter of fact, it's about 500 employees strong. We pay millions and millions of dollars of taxes to keep that going. And why do we keep that going? Because in this particular department is the one that is related to code enforcement and zoning. Code enforcement and zoning are a big deal when it comes to cities. Unlike a city like Houston, where they really don't have zoning. They have code enforcement because it has to have certain electrical wires and certain structural protocol. That takes place in Houston. But on top of that, here in San Antonio, we have zoning. And the whole idea behind zoning is it's a buffering system. In other words, the city wants to make certain that you as a resident aren't next to a nuclear power plant, for instance. That would be known as industrial. But there's a lot between residential and industrial. And it's called commercial. And commercial zoning is, depending on the size and what have you, it goes commercial 1, commercial 2, commercial 3, so on and so forth. Or we just simply call it C1, C2, C3. And the whole idea behind this is that when it comes to the Development Services Department, they seem to be able to be in a position where they're calling the shots, and sometimes the elected officials that we have, like Mayor Ivy Taylor and the council members, don't even know what's taking place. This new amended language would simply say that an ambulatory surgery center, like Planned Parenthood or any other abortion facility, can literally move right next door to your house if they wanted to, if this should pass. So we encourage you to get to the City Council, encourage them not to pass this language. This language is very deadly, and it would undermine everything that we're trying to do in the city of San Antonio. It was brought up by a resident in Dream Hill Estates, right next to Planned Parenthood, and he was trying to prevent other neighborhoods going through the same turmoil that they went through. So he said, he submitted his amendment that said all ambulatory surgery centers now have to go to C2 or C3. The city pulled that language out, turned it upside down 180 degrees and put it back in and said, no, we want it in C1, C2, C3, essentially wherever a doctor's office can be is where we're going to approve ambulatory surgery centers going forward. That means any abortion facility could end up right next to your home. So a vote for this new redefined ambulatory surgery amendment is indeed a vote for Planned Parenthood. we ask you and urge you to tell City Council, vote no on the new ambulatory surgery center language. Thank you very much.